Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. This is a shot of whiskey. And sad times are here. My St. Louis Blues have been eliminated from the playoffs. But, you know, whatever. Not really that interested in sports as a whole right now anymore. And besides, there's other teams that I like that are still in, so why not? Just as long as it's not Boston again. Fucking Bruins. I do have a little bit of a neat update. Maybe you could say it's good news. Today, Saturday, marks my 10-year anniversary of working this crappy-ass job that I have at my old college. And crappy in this case, yes, is intended to be as a pun, because I'm a custodian. I clean toilets, among other things. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I didn't really feel like doing a drum roll. As I do it. Anyways, I got into thinking about that last video that I did, the one about the online arguments that I had on Twitter about Attack on Titan, that anime, and just the overall general concept of just because something is popular doesn't mean everybody has to like it. It's okay to like things that others don't. It's okay to not like things that others do. Quit acting like fiction is so goddamn important that you have to throw holy water on those who dare to dislike one aspect or more of your beloved franchise. One person finally came to that realization that I was right. That's totally fine to disagree. Which they still disagreed with my main points. Well, the 2 points that I was mainly focusing on, which is the main character is boring as hell, at least when the series starts off, and the Titans look stupid. For anything else that you can say positive about the franchise, the Titans look dumb. You can't take them seriously at all. It's almost like it's a comedy. They look so bad. But as I got into thinking about this particular Twitter discussion, I got into thinking about other things that I had seen on Twitter which focuses on Netflix. Netflix apparently has gotten into some controversy, and I'm not sure how YouTube is going to take a small, not even 160 subscriber channel talking about this topic. But they might not even give a crap because of how small I am. Netflix is going to be having a movie coming out sometime in September, if memory serves me correctly, called Cuties. I think. You know, I really should have looked this up one more time before I made this video, but whatever. The idea of it, depending on when you learn about it, basically it's about 11-year-old girls learning how to twerk. But there's more detail to it than that. It's not just that. But just that single aspect of it, wouldn't that make you think, why the hell is this even a thing? So, a little backstory, from what I understand, based mostly off of what Netflix has said. So this was a movie made in France, I think. It's won some Sundance Awards, or at least a Sundance Award, as if though that's supposed to make this all better. The group, the dancing group, if you really want to call twerking dancing, comprises of 11-year-old girls. And I think the main character is supposed to be a Muslim girl. And by saying Muslim, that actually means the idea of her being from an Arabic or some other Mideastern family that's moved to France. And they don't like the idea of her wanting to join this dance group because they feel like it violates their faith. It's not what women are supposed to do. But she decides to join this group anyways and discovers what it truly means to be feminine. Twerking is not feminine. Well, I mean, it's definitely more something I'd like to see women do than men, but that's not exactly what I mean by this. Now, there's a lot of truck. Let's say, just for imagination's sake, that this dance group was something more legit, not creepy in the slightest bit. Something like, oh, I don't know, ballet, tap, something like that. Something traditional, or, you know, at the very least, Western traditional. You know, I wouldn't necessarily see an issue with that. But according to Netflix's own description, this was a twerking dance group. These children are learning how to twerk, among other things. You take a look at the cover poster, these girls are wearing slutty outfits. I mean, slutty dress outfits. You're seeing their entire midsection. They got these tight little itty bitty shorts. It's just revolting. Would I have an objection if they were 21? No. Because they're women, they're full-grown women. These are children. Not even like teen children, they're children. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Now, since this came out, Netflix has claimed that it's all about the exploitation of young girls. Yeah, y'all are exploiting these young girls. You're guilty of the thing that you're trying to pretend that you are fighting against. So, WTF. And to top it off, even with these things being a Netflix thing, they still have ratings. TV mature. As far as I'm personally concerned, if it's a TV mature, there should never, ever be a child in there. Well, maybe there can be a way for it to work depending on why the movie is mature, but even then I'd be very, very careful and strict about what counts. Something like 11-year-old girls learning how to twerk should never be allowed. Everybody involved with the project should be in jail. You know, as far as I'm concerned, these guys count as maps. It's disgusting. Oh, hey, Domino's. 12:30 and there's still Domino's deliveries going on. That's actually kind of cool. You know, but why? It's gross. It's vile. So on Twitter, somebody who I follow had... Wait, no, I'm sorry. Somebody that I follow has somebody that they're associated with posting, or at the very least retweeting, a signature petition. There we go. They had a petition calling for Netflix to remove this movie before it actually becomes available. I think it said that it needed 75,000, and it got to like 68, 69, somewhere around there by the time that I had signed it. And I did retweet it, so I know at least one of you who occasionally watches my videos, usually watches my videos. I know you're on Twitter. I see you on Twitter. In fact, I think I responded to something that you did on Twitter on Friday, I think. But as for the rest of the few of you who will be watching this video, find me on Twitter. I mean, I've got it somewhere on there. I mean, granted, I did a lot of tweeting yesterday, which was a little bit weird for me. But most of my tweets are usually retweets, though. But you know, it's there. Sign the petition if you actually want to sign it. I definitely did. I think it's vile what was going on. Yeah, so I'll leave it up to you guys. In the meantime, I'm kind of wanting to backtrack to go to a Chevron over there so I can get some munchies before I actually go all the way to bed, because I want some chicharrones. Alright, so 9 minutes, not bad. Peace out, everyone, and hopefully the next message I have will be better planned. See ya.